This child right here was born the size of your elf on the shelf. I just saw this comparison. I think it's crazy. So Bricks was born at 25 weeks. He was only 1 pound and 15 ounces. He was what they consider a micro preemie. And somebody just posted, one of the nurses from the NICU just posted, a micro preemie is generally the same size as your elf on the shelf. So I look crazy right now, but I don't care. So a little bit of backstory on Bricks. He, again, was born at 25 weeks. My water broke when I was 16 weeks pregnant. So he went 9 weeks with no amniotic fluid. They had told me at 16 weeks when my water broke, I'm talking my water broke, my full on water broke, zero amniotic fluid. Like I did not have a leak. Yes, your body continues to make amniotic fluid. Yes, I continue to leak out that amniotic fluid every day for the next 9 weeks. But anyways, my doctors told me that I should just abort. He was probably going to pass anyways, and that my body would just become sepsis and no good outcomes were going to come from it. Well, lo and behold, he is now 2, perfectly thriving. I say hi, sweet baby. No issues whatsoever. Perfect baby. People ask me all the time, like, what did you do to sustain the pregnancy? What did the doctors do? Honestly, nothing. There was nothing conventional medicine could do. They monitored my blood work. I had to monitor my temperature every day just to make sure my body wasn't going into sepsis. And we had a lot of ultrasounds done on him just to check growth and stuff. There really wasn't anything we could do, like I said, conventional medicine wise, but a lot of like woo-woo things that I did that are very controversial, but I swear to the good Lord, this is what sustained my pregnancy. I meditated daily. I spoke to my body. Like I kept a very clear head. I would not allow myself to think about like the negative things that could happen. There was nothing I could do either way. So keeping a positive mindset, and I'm not talking about like overly fake positive. I was just genuinely optimistic, but also detached from the outcome. There was nothing I could do either way. So I lived in a state of being present, and I meditated every day, and I did Reiki, which is like an energy healing. I did a couple of Reiki sessions. I spoke to my body. I spoke to my cells. I spoke to Brix's cells every night out loud. I spoke what I believe to be true into existence. I thanked my body. I thanked my cells. I thanked my womb. And yeah, that was like basically my life for 9 weeks. And then he continued to do 6 months in the NICU. And I would hold him skin to skin, and I would continue to thank his cells, thank my cells, speak into existence what I believed was going to happen. I listened to a lot of like energy healing frequencies, a lot of really woo-woo shit, and I know this is why he is almost 2 and thriving, healthy, completely released from all medical surveillance. Like